Breaking news, the tobacco age has been changed to 21 in multiple states nationwide. Over the past couple of months, we have seen the detrimental effects of tobacco products, specifically vaping. Vaping is a practice that is supposed to be a better alternative to smoking, yet it has taken over the teenage population. The death count has reached 33 in the United States, and now states are taking action to end this epidemic. We have interviewed 4 people at Suffield High School that have an insight on teenagers abusing tobacco products.
Here we have Matt Emma, employee at the West Suffield Mini Mart.
Hello.
So Matt, ever since the new law on the smoking age, have you seen a decrease in sales?
I have seen a decrease in sales. There hasn't been many underage kids coming in. There's a few, but I had to fight them off. So.
Have you seen decreases in sales in any specific tobacco products?
Tobacco, I mean, e-cigs right here, this has been a decrease right here. Tobacco, it's been the same, like old heads just coming in smoking cigs.
We see. So you think the law has kept young people away from vaping and using other tobacco products?
I do think so, yes.
Hi, we're here with Joe, the hall monitor. We're asking him some questions about the new law in Connecticut. So Joe,
Yes,
what do you think about the new law? Do you think it'll lead to less kids using vapes in school?
it has. 21 has made a little bit of a difference. It's going to be more expensive on the black market, but it has made a difference.
Okay, more expensive, all right. Have you noticed any difference since the beginning of this month?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And what is that?
A lot of kids are looking for the vaping products they can't get
Yeah.
from their older brother that was 18 because it went up to 21.
How can the school prevent students from using these products?
The school probably cannot do anything about that. It's your parents.
Parents.
Because the parents are you're getting money for the products somewhere. So it all starts with the parents.
Heard you.
It's not the school's problem.
All right, that's all we have for you, Joe, so thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Blaine, principal of Suffield High School. We have a few questions for him about the new tobacco law. So Mr. Blaine, has vaping become a big concern for students' safety in this school?
Yeah, it's become a big concern, not only for Suffield High School, but nationwide. I'm on a regular communication with about 25 principals, and we regularly brainstorm vape education that we can give, means of stopping it happening in school, and educating students in general. It is probably one of the top 5 topics that we discuss outside of academics.
Okay. Are there any messages you would like to share with students that would like to try vaping?
Yeah, I think the message I would share is, unfortunately, you don't know what you're putting in your system. There is just so much out there that is unknown about the product that the students are using. I mean, you don't have to go too far to look at the number of student deaths and deaths in general around the country from the use of vaping-related products and how it's shaping their lungs. When I was a student, smoking was a popular option, and you can see the effects of that through the amount of lung cancer patients we see. So it's probably my primary concern.
So how does this school in particular prevent students from using tobacco products?
Well, it's almost impossible to prevent. I think the word is to educate. To prevent would mean that everybody would have to understand that it's poor. I mean, students have been making poor choices for a long time, well before the vaping came through.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is communicating with students about what are the long-term effects when you don't know what you're putting into your system, what that can do to you. So I think educating students, assemblies, programming, articles, projects like this are necessary for students to kind of open their eyes a little bit and to understand what they're putting in their body.
So since October 1st, have you seen a difference in the number of students caught using tobacco products?
No, I don't think I've seen a difference. I have heard, I haven't seen,
Okay.
I have heard that students are finding alternate means of purchasing their product, their vape product, and I have seen that there's really no decrease. We're still, unfortunately, finding out about the same number of students we found before. Just because they can't readily get it at a store doesn't mean it's not available to them in some way.
Okay. Do you feel that this law will be effective in the long run, or?
In the long run, the law will curb some of it, but I think more communication between parents and students, educators and students, to truly understand the long-term effects of putting something in your body that you don't know what it can do to you and potentially kill you, it needs to be sort of on the forefront educationally. So the law will only be effective with enhanced communication between schools, students, and families.
Thanks a lot.
So we're with School Resource Officer Kisselback, and we have some questions about the new vaping law. So has vaping become a big concern for student safety in the school?
It has been extremely, we take it extremely serious, and it's a huge issue where kids are vaping in the bathrooms, they're vaping in the hallways, it's everywhere, and kids are getting sick. As you can see in the news, the past news, kids are going to the hospital, and a severe amount of ingestion of tobacco products, which is not good for kids your age.
How can the school prevent students from using tobacco products?
That's a tough thing because you can bring anything into school today without, unless there's metal detectors or anything like that going through when you walk through the school. I think you just have to be vigilant and check the bathrooms on a regular basis and check the hallways and have an open contact with students and get to know each student as far as what they're doing every day.
Are there any messages that you'd like to share with students that want to try vaping?
My only message would be that if you want to try vaping, I really hope that you wouldn't try it, because it's only going to want you to have more of an addiction to something else down the road, such as the marijuana or even the harder drugs. So once you become immune to the tobacco products, you're going to want that bigger high. It scares me, and it's just not good for your body.
Since October 1st, have you seen a difference in the number of students caught using tobacco products?
Yes, I have. Yes, I think it's risen. So.
And do you feel like this law will be more effective in the long run?
I do. I think it'll help a lot. I think it'll save a lot of kids, because it'll be harder for them to get the product.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Stay safe out there. See you tonight.
I have one more question for you. If you dig a 6-foot deep hole,
how deep is that hole?
6 feet deep.